we're talking about shifting your mindset about healing, right? Which, for me, that's my love language, right?
That's your jam, so to speak.
My jam. And I've really had to shift it, actually, even more in the last 3 weeks. I've had to make some major changes that were completely, I had to learn more. So we're going to talk about that, because I think that, as you know, Michelle, God teaches us so that we can teach others. Mm-hmm. Especially you and I. He does that for everybody, but it really shows up a lot for you and I, right? So I'm just going to kind of talk about real quick, read our show description. So shifting your mindset about healing, right? So we want to know, are you confused about how to pursue your health, right? And do you know if you're participating in sick care or are you participating in healing? And one, which is sick care, is masking, and one gets to the root cause, which is healing. And all disease, wait for it, starts with your thoughts. Yeah, put that in your pipe and smoke it, but don't really smoke, okay? Because I really don't want you to smoke.
Yeah, that's not good.
Just saying.
Yeah.
So how do we manifest good thoughts and self-love in a world where we have been programmed differently than that? And then I'm going to add a line to this description. And where is that programming coming from? Right?
I think we're opening Pandora's box this morning.
Ooh. Well, Andrew and I watched a show last night. It was on Rapture. It was on Amazon or something. I don't know what it was on. He navigates the TV because I don't even know how to use it anymore. It got complicated. Million channels, right? And so, the commercials. The show was great. The commercials made me depressed. I got really depressed.
Oh, there was commercials in the show. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And every other commercial, well, every time there was a commercial, they ran, I won't say which company it was, but a big pharma, right? And they're showing people, a woman, a child, or no, it wasn't a child, adult people though, walking into a store, and they're indicating what vaccine they're getting, like not relative to what's but it was for, I don't even remember what it was for. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And there used to be a day where we were not allowed to promote drugs. And it occurs to me, Big Pharma is the biggest drug dealer in the world.
Oh, yeah. I was actually just having this conversation Sunday night with some girlfriends of mine. And one of them is she was born outside of this country. Mm-hmm. And she said, oh, yeah, no, they're not even allowed to do any medical, drug shot, anything. No advertising for that at all, where she's from. And I believe a lot of Europe is the same way. And there's a very good reason for that. She said, in my country, we went to the doctor, and first of all, there's this side of it. She said, we trusted the doctor to tell us what we needed. Okay, right. So there's that, and we won't even go there. But
because if you do,
yeah, okay, so you're trusting, and so she said, why would I, not having stepped foot ever into a medical department of a college or a university, never picked up a medical textbook, perhaps never looked up online what my symptoms were, which most people, that's the first thing they do. But she said, why would I think that I know what pharmaceutical drug my body needs when there's thousands of them and they all interact differently with other things and blood type and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So she
They're
said,
glamorizing it.
I'm sorry?
They're glamorizing drugs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were talking about how, and I haven't watched TV and I mean, literally years and years and years. So I haven't seen any of these, but I recall.
Was the last time I watched regular live TV. This was on a movie channel.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I don't even watch that, but I didn't know they did commercials on those. But yeah, I recall, it's this happy couple walking through a field of flowers and everything's beautiful. And then at the end, it's all of the things that could go wrong.
No.
And the least, not the least of them, which is death. Like, that doesn't sound appealing to me.
So yeah, to me. So I guess I should share because we always get like new people here. So I'm going to share my health journey.
Yeah.
So, and I think what might be easy to do, and it is I'll show pictures because it's on my website. So that's just so we'll go here. So
your pictures speak 1,000 words. So yeah.
Yeah, right. And even if I don't like the way my body looks today, I'm still healthy.
I was going to say, you're healthy. So,
So for those that don't know, and I'll share the screen, I was a bodybuilder. I used to bench 185. I was into protein shakes and barbells. However, I had unhealthy habits, like I was eating Twinkies before, my gymnastics workout and stuff like that. And ho-hos. Ho-hos were a big thing. I'm just gonna tell you. And the Hostess cupcakes, so you get the cream out of the middle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was good. Yeah. It tasted good. And
I've enjoyed a ho-ho before, or a cupcake, or whatever they're called.
They were delicious. They weren't really good for you though. Just
no.
Alert. They're not even made with real food. So I mean, besides the sugar.
I was gonna say, except the sugar. That's real.
Yeah,
there's a sure lot of that.
Yeah. So by 1997, fell down at work. I had actually a torn rotator cuff, 3 centimeter tear on the right and a 1 centimeter tear on the left. Nobody ever did a MRI or an X-ray. They sent me to a physical therapist. They without looking at it, sent me to PT. And I'm like, but I'm in pain. And she said, the pain's all in your head. You need to go see a psychiatrist. And so I did. And I got misdiagnosed, put on like all these drugs, nearly died in 2013. And then, of course, reclaimed my health using plants and energy-based healing, which plant and energy-based healing, what connects you to the divine? Okay. So that's the story. So I'm not really a big fan of drugs anymore. And the funny thing is I never was. I never really was. My mom offered me Johnson & Johnson baby aspirin. Remember those?
Yep.
And I was like 4 and I looked at her like cockeyed, like she was crazy.
That's all sugar too. I remember the taste of those. That's a bunch of sugar.
Yeah.